When I wake up trying to be somebody other than me. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Yo, shout it out to all the great people that's in the building. I say shout it out to all the great people that's in the building. And if y'all can hear me crystal clear, the audio is playing right. Do me a favor, hit a dice cube or something like that and let me know what's going on. You did? Anybody except a dead body. You are now rocking with the fucking best. You are now rocking with the best. Every time I drop something, they try to take it. I guess I am the creator. Dog Soldiers, only child, City Bam, I appreciate y'all for letting me know that y'all hear me crystal clear. Let me go down to this breakdown, you dig, on the roll call. We got Mount Vernon raised up in the building. He said, yo, thank God I was getting withdrawals listening to these crazy-ass chats. I know that's right. We got Always a Queen up in the building. The godmother is here. Kills 22, I see you in the building. Salute, brother. Dog Soldier, the Continental, is here. Only Child is definitely in the building. My man Hank McCoy, the Contact Sector, is definitely in the building. We got City Bama. He is here. I cannot knock it. I can't knock it. For the people that's in the bushes, come on out the bushes. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like 4 or 5 people, but you know, it's 18 in the building. Spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. Shout out to my man Barrage. You dig what I'm saying? He sent me this. It's deep. It says, I am a black man. I'm talented. I'm greatness. I'm ambitious. I'm intelligent. I'm focused. I'm powerful. I'm a leader, and I'm empowered. Silver Point, I see you up in the building. Salute, beloved. Everybody come on out and say hello. Everybody come on out and say hello. Because it ain't nothing but love over here. You dig? Ain't no such thing as beef over here. My man Kills 22 said, I'm enjoying this hot ass Friday. Trust me, Kills. If I ask you, if you say you in New York, you ain't hot, brother. You ain't hot. If you're in Florida, you might be hot. Let me tell you something about North Carolina. We 97 degrees. We was 97 degrees today. You talking about cooking an egg on the ground? Yes, you can cook a whole scrambled eggs. Clarice, I see you in the building. I see you in the building. I see you in the BUILDING. Yo, shout out to my man at the job. You dig what I'm saying? They call him P Stone the villain. They call him P Stone the villain from Houston, Texas. You dig what I'm saying? This funny dude, when I'm talking about making me laugh, and he be giving him hell. He don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Yo, the dude is so intelligent, he'll make you feel like you did something wrong. Shout out to my man, P Stone Villain. Shout out to the crew out there, you dig? I think I got a good one for y'all again tonight, man. Keisha, I see you, girl. Love you more than cook food. I think I love Keisha more than White Castles. And y'all know how I feel about White Castles, right? Y'all do know how I feel about White Castles. Eve, I see you in the building, girl. And y'all better stop coming over here with y'all links and y'all ain't dropping y'all motherfucking y'all chats and all that. Word up. Drop your links, man. Drop your links, man. Let people know y'all there, man. You dig what I'm saying? Get that shit popping, man. Ain't nothing but spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. I ain't gonna front. We had a long week. I had a great week. Ain't nobody get hurt. I'm good. I ain't gonna front, though. I felt like I was working alongside Kunta Kinte this week. I ain't gonna front. I swear to God, I feel as though that I think Kunta Kinte was my partner. It was me, DB, and Kunta Kinte. I'm talking about Kunta Kinte. FTC Vice, I see you in the building. Word up. Keith said, Mount Vernon, you was just laughing at me. Now, Mount Vernon, you know your ass. So shout out to Mount Vernon. Let me tell y'all something about Mount Vernon. This is the funniest dude. This is the funniest dude in the world. I went to my memberships, right? Shout out to everybody that's a member. All jokes aside, 30 people in the building. Hit them likes, share this live. Shout out to all my members, man. Keisha, Dog Soldier, Hank McCoy, my man Otto. You know what I'm saying? It's so many people that just, I got like 24 members that decided to come and rock and roll with us. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you all. I appreciate everybody. Don't get it twisted. But then I was noticing there was a strange person that was a membership in my shit. And I'm looking at this shit. That shit got me so motherfucking mad, y'all. That shit got me so motherfucking mad. Yo, Wax AP, salute. He said, yo, I was the only child, a problem child. Yo, Wax, watch these niggas too. Well, anyway, I talked to Wax on the phone. I ain't got to talk to him up here. I just thought about that shit. Cause I don't give a fuck. I don't really be getting in purple shit when it come to my people's though certain shit. Nah, that shit is sucker shit. And artists, all jokes aside, you know I fuck with you artists. You know, no matter what. Nah, my nigga, you bugging. I ain't trying to shoot at nobody. I ain't starting no beef. But certain shit, y'all, nah, that shit ain't official. You dig what I'm saying? Like on some real G shit. This ain't no YouTube shit. I'm talking about some real shit now. Certain shit. Nah, we don't do that. Not when we fuck each other. You know what I'm saying? See, y'all done switched the nigga out. He said, yo, Dice, he said, Wax is gone. Now it's just AP. So y'all done brought the maniac out. Y'all done brought the motherfucking maniac out. I be at work listening to this nigga lives. Yo, this nigga's crazy. Y'all done brought the maniac back out this nigga. See? I be telling y'all, shout out to Mount Vernon. Me and Mount Vernon was so, I hit Mount Vernon yesterday because Mount Vernon sent his number through AP. So I finally, when Mount Vernon came up the other day, I gave him my number because I'm like, damn, I kept meaning to text the nigga. AP Ben sent me that number. I kept meaning, you know, I'm running around going to work, I'm bugging. So yesterday, I just started to fuck with Mount Vernon. You know what I'm saying? I sent him a couple of flicks. That nigga was like, jeez. I'm not a YouTuber, y'all. I'm just a guy on YouTube. Wax AP is not a YouTuber, y'all. He's just a guy on YouTube. China Brim is not a fucking YouTuber. He's just a guy on YouTube, man. Yo, Chief Red Hair Browns, I see you. He said, Elizabeth, New Jersey in the building. Please pray for me. I went to the doctor there and I've been, this nigga fucked me up, son. This nigga's you getting 10 seconds for that, nigga. I'm just thought about that. You scared the shit out of me. You getting 10 seconds. You know we don't play that shit. Your ass getting 10 seconds. You scared the shit out of me. He said, yo, salute, Dice. Please pray for me. I went to the doctor today. They said I've been diagnosed with Latina fever. Hulkamania and Big Dice Chronicles is running wild. He said he's diagnosed with Latin fever, watching Hulkamania and Big Dice. Yo, this nigga fucked me up. You know what I'm saying? Because I said, oh shit, when he said the doctor, y'all know I just went through a little scare and went to the doctor pertaining to my sciatic nerve. But thank God everything is all right. You know what I'm saying? Thank God everything is all right. But matter of fact, fuck me. How's everybody doing? Everybody in here chilling? You know what I'm saying? I'm glad y'all still here. Inshallah. I'm so glad. You dig what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I know it's hard. Every day is a challenge. You dig what I'm saying? But to everybody to be on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep it YouTube and keep it cool. You know what I'm saying? Because like a couple of shows I seen, like the show I saw yesterday, I was very disappointed in that shit. I ain't gonna lie because y'all know Artie, my man. Y'all know how I feel about Wax in China, but you know, it's like when people we up here joking and playing on YouTube. Joking and playing is one thing. I just got to say my point on this. No disrespect to nobody. You know, if they don't like what I'm saying, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I can fight. Don't make no difference. You dig? But certain things I don't like. You dig what I'm saying? So, you know me, I start praying about shit. And ain't none of y'all tougher than God. None of us. I start praying about shit. I don't try not to get angry about certain things, but I be praying about certain shit. And certain shit, y'all, I'm just never gonna co-sign. I'm never gonna co-sign certain shit, y'all. Playing and joking, like Wax when he be cutting on niggas, he be joking, he be laughing. Like, you stupid ass nigga, you look like you got sweat under your neck, some type of wild shit, like joking, like growing up. When we start fucking with niggas that like, nah, y'all know I ain't gonna never do no shit like that. Like fucking with niggas that you know niggas really don't fuck with, and then niggas just be jumping up on stage just trying to say certain slick shit. You dig what I'm saying? Me personally, y'all, I don't appreciate that. And shout out to Artist Morrison. Like on some real G shit, the nigga Wax fuck with you, man. Like, all jokes aside, times when he was getting on my nerves, he always spoke up for you, son. So, like, certain shit is starting to like make me wonder about certain shit. You dig? Because I know y'all see the Wax on YouTube and all that. But that's really a good dude. You dig what I'm saying? So certain shit he not gonna do. And I don't think the shit should be done to him if he fuck with niggas like that. You dig what I'm saying? On some real shit. So that's all I really wanted to say about that. I hope nobody don't take no offense. Word up. He say, yo, Dice, your job looping, getting on you. I ain't gonna front it is, Eve, that month. Boy, let me tell you something. I was so goddamn tired the other day. I almost laid on the floor. I told my lead, I said, yo, check this out. The only reason why I ain't laying on the floor crying right now because there's too many people in here. That's a fact. When I say Kunta Kinte worked with me for 2 days, shit. Wax said, I love it. Artie did bad. He was playing, but he exposed his hands. And it's okay now. Artie exposed. You know, y'all know how Wax is. This nigga play chess. Y'all keep playing now. Eve said they using trolling is straight up disrespectful. That's a fact. Like certain shit, we don't like if we ranking and joking and all that shit, that's one thing. But when you know a nigga like really got something against a nigga, nah. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care how trades take that shit. I say his name. I'm not disrespecting him. I'm just saying it was a time and the reason why I can say his name like that, because I remember one time I was on the phone, my nigga Wax called me. He was like, yo, country nigga, what up? I said, what up? He said, yo, boy, I ain't doing nothing. I'm about to shoot out to you. He said, but before I come to you like that, I got somebody with me, and I want to know if it's all right if he come. And it was Trey's. I swear to God, Trey's done been in my crib. And the energy that he showed me for Wax that day, first of all, if Wax ain't fuck with you like, I'm saying this now, Trace, if the nigga ain't believe you was his peoples like that, number one, he would have never had you around me. He'd have never had you around him. So to have him, you know what I'm saying? I remember the day that you was here and our energy was just too cool. It just, so for this YouTube shit, you know what I'm saying? Like all jokes aside, this YouTube shit, like certain shit for Trace. Like I said, when that whole scenario went down, y'all know what I got upset about. He left my man out there asleep. Anything could have happened to my nigga. That part I don't like. But they got their own relationship. So if they got to scrap or handle that shit, that's something men do. You know, sometimes feathers get ruffled, but to continuously be doing certain things, like certain shit be affecting my man real livelihood. You dig? I don't really be getting into certain shit, but certain shit be bugging me out because if you already did something that really got my man looking at you kind of bugged, and then to do some more, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit ain't never gonna be right. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't do shit like that. But fuck all that. I appreciate everybody for pulling up. You know, I just had to say something about that. Because like I said, I'm not going at artists. Artists got a lot of shit going on. And then sometimes I just wish he would really just be artists. Like the searching for certain things and doing certain things. That's not cool, y'all. That's like really, really not cool. Especially now, if you don't know if somebody, now if you're just on YouTube and it's just a random and you don't really know how the person fuck with you and you just trying to get some clicks and views, I got to respect your motherfucking hustle. I got to respect your handle because I can't tell nobody to do with their platform. But when a nigga fuck with you, you know what I'm saying? Certain shit you don't do. That's why when I was listening, he was like the realest on YouTube. Nah, my nigga. This your big bro talking to you. Ain't nothing official. Ain't nothing real about that. Like real people don't, like official niggas don't do shit like that. You dig what I'm saying? Especially when you know dudes got personal agendas and hidden agendas with niggas. So certain shit, you know? You don't just, I don't know. I ain't knocking nobody. And see, you see what Eve said? She said, are they on a dark path that ends up with dark consequences? And Eve is the one that gave him the great idea. But she ain't say no shit like that. Like certain times, dark questions, shit that's gonna make people go, oh shit. But man, you know what I'm saying? Like I seen the show. I didn't know the show was gonna go like, I'm gonna keep it funky. I gotta be telling the truth. I was at a job and I put Wax show on the on the TV in the break room because you know Wax was up there just ranking and shit. Him and Artie was just ranking at each other. Boy, I don't know what's his name. Shout out to Cinderoni. Holy smokes, Batman! But I had to really hear the whole thing. I had to hear the whole thing, like the whole thing. I don't know Cinderoni, but he did say some official shit. He was like, the object is respect amongst men. You know, and like when we talking to each other about certain shit, once you cross a certain line, it's like I heard Wax show what he said about the situation with Sonny Blanco and Shannon. He 100% right. And the reason why I say that is because I did the same fucking thing. And I feel bad that the situation erupted, but everything China said, I went through with Sonny Blanco because I thought it was like a different rapport. You dig? So when I'm trying to talk to you like number one, I'm always treat a man, adult like an adult. When I'm trying to talk to you about something and you just disregarding it, man. Certain shit, you know what I'm saying? When certain niggas feel shit, and certain people, male and female, feel offended and disrespected, ain't no motherfucking cap on what a nigga gonna do. Word up. Certain shit you don't do. But Wax can take care of himself, you know what I'm saying? Niggas feel as though I'm shooting, I'm taking like I'm not, but I really don't care. I'm just saying, you know, when it comes to this platform, I be trying to tell people certain shit that just don't seem right with me. You dig what I'm saying? Because certain shit, if I like I don't never want to be in no position where I'm looking at niggas funny. You dig what I'm saying? Like, that shit ain't cool. Nah, that shit ain't bro. That shit ain't cool. Word, shout out to the whole 050 the movement, man. Matter of fact, shout out to Miss Miyagi, because one part of this segment is from an idea that she took off her short, and I was thinking about that shit. And I was really thinking about some real crazy shit that they got going on in the world. So you know what? After this right here, we gonna get into it. Let's go.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? It's knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists, has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?
I don't know if y'all heard about what's going on, but shout out to Miss Miyagi. I heard about it. We got the Russian princess in the building. The ladies of iTalk is in the building. You know y'all got y'all links, so y'all better go ahead and fill them motherfucking chats up, y'all. For real, y'all better fill them chats up with your links and make sure y'all get out there. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tell people, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all heard about this new situation that's going on with this war, but they're talking about, matter of fact, I'm just going to show it to you. This goes out to my mothers that got them sons. 18 years old to 26 years old. They trying to snatch our babies up again like they did with my father and then when Vietnam was up. Let's get into this work, y'all. Remember, y'all heard it first. Let's go.
This war, misinformation is spreading all over social media, and a lot of you have questions. So that is why we verify. This morning, we have clarity on a claim about U.S. military service that's been shared all over social media.
Israel's war with Hamas has caused some Americans to grow concerned about rising global conflict. One of the concerns, whether the United States might attempt to bolster its military through a draft. Some posts online claim it's already in the process of doing so, and searches like Biden executive order draft have become more common. So let's verify. Is the United States bringing back the draft? Our sources, the Selective Service System, the Military Selective Service Act, and Congress.gov. Congress created the modern draft system in 1948. The law only authorizes having a draft for a couple of years, but Congress repeatedly passed new laws extending it, usually in 2-year increments. The last extension was 1971, which means since 1973, there's been no draft. The Selective Service System still keeps a list of men aged 18 through 25 who are required to register for that list, but the agency has no power to actually draft anyone. Only an act of Congress could reinstate the draft, and they're not currently considering that. That means it's not just something President Biden could order. So we can verify, no, the United States is not bringing back the draft.
Are you driving way less than you used to? Do you have a clean driving record?
Now, the reason why I shot that is for the parents. I know that y'all got children between 18 and 26 years old. Back in the days when they was doing the drafts, if you had one son, that was supposed to be the heir of your life, the last male, one son, he was uneligible. But ladies, if you had more than one son, this is what the United States feel. They say, yo, you know what? If you got one son, we're not going to do that to you because it's a good chance that your son may not come back. So if it was you had one son, it's a good chance that your son may come back. They don't want to take a gamble like that. But they say, really don't give a fuck. Because they said, you know what? If you got 2 sons or 3 sons or 4 sons, it's eligibility for them to be sent to a fucking war that they ain't got nothing to do with. They ain't got nothing to do with. And a lot of people was worried because there was a lot of talk in the air about it going on right now. That's why I shot that little part out there to let y'all know that as of right now, you don't have nothing to worry about. But you know every day how they be just switching up shit. But I want to talk about that for a minute, y'all. Like, all jokes aside, they taking our babies. That's a baby, 18 to 26 years old. I had my son at 25. That started helping me grow up. I'm not going to lie to y'all. When I saw my son come out of his mother at the age of 25, it clicked off something in my head, but that shit ain't stopped me from hustling. That shit ain't stopped me from toting guns. That shit ain't stopped me from doing crime, allegedly. It ain't stopped me from dealing with the wrong individuals. It didn't stop me from dealing with the crooks, the thieves, the undiagnosed serial killers, because in the hood, we got a bunch of undiagnosed serial killers, because a serial killer is a person that can take somebody's life and lose no sleep about it. I know y'all don't want to think about it like that, because when y'all hear about serial killer, you start thinking about people like Jeffrey Dahmer and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Son of Sam and the Unabomber and shit like that. No, see, that's just because that's of different descent in communities. But right in our motherfucking hood, y'all, matter of fact, everybody in here probably know one. That's a fact. It's fucked up to say it. I'm not judging nobody because I know a couple. Allegedly. And the age of the serial killer is getting younger and younger because our babies, check this out, our babies are drilling each other in the street like they said. Look at the situations. King Von, FBG Duck, Tootsie, all the situations going on with the kids in New York, Pop Smoke. You understand? Look at our babies that's dying. Biggie Smalls, Tupac Shakur. See, we think about it now because it's years later. Big was 24 when he got killed. Babies, my right-hand man, Marcellus, who I named my son after, 20 years old, killed. But look what the government doing, in my opinion, allegedly. If y'all want to kill anyway, why not send them to the Army? Why not send them to the Navy? Why not send them to the war? They're killing 2 birds with 1 stone, because what they're doing is they're taking our babies out of our neighborhoods off to another motherfucking foreign country to kill. They're telling them, they're training them, and they're preparing them, telling them, yo, check this out. You know we want y'all to kill, right? And we're going to give you a little bit of change for it. So if that's the case, if I say, yo, Wax, I got 20,000 for you. This nigga was bothering me. I want you to go knock his motherfucking head off. They want to give Wax the rest of his motherfucking life, or vice versa. Or vice versa. You know why? Because we ain't got no government contracts. We don't have no higher ups like the president of the United States or the CIA. The real motherfuckers that's running the motherfucking world. Y'all understand about them operation groups, like them stealth groups, like them military militias that they got that's running around doing things that we'll never know about? They say for the cause of our great country. So if that's the case, if they can pick people and train people to do things like that, why we can't do it? Why we can't do that shit? Because everybody know a killer. A few of you ladies done dated some killers. A few of you women done dated some killers. All jokes aside, and y'all knew it. It ain't like that shit was no motherfucking guess. Y'all knew y'all had a killer with you. But they trying to send our babies. They trying to take our babies, y'all, in so many ways. Because unfortunately, a lot of us parents, we can't control our children anymore. I know we can't control our children no more. You know why? Because we substitute discipline and hardship and rewarded them with things that they wanted to try to keep them happy. Making sense? See, that's what we fuck up. As babies, we try to reward them with things to make them happy instead of us just dealing with the situation and what has our children acting like that. Angie, baby, is in the building. And I appreciate you, Andy. She's been holding me down as a member from the minute she came over here. Shout out to the ladies at Odd Top. You dig what I'm saying? Since she came over here, she's been nothing but a supporter for us. Word up. And if you know Angie, if you got some shit they say, she gonna support you. And if it's the women, like I ain't gonna front, Angie don't care. She crazy. She crazy too. Don't get it twisted now. Russian Princess and Bori, they not nothing to play with. They will let you know what's on their mind, but they women. They women. Like crazy ass Eve. I had to learn Eve, y'all. I had to really, really learn her. I didn't really understand. See, I noticed a lot of dudes, and shout out to Eve. There's a lot of dudes from the Nile River. There's a lot of dudes on YouTube that just continuously reach out to her. You know, Facebook, Instagram, whatever she say, how she gets in touch with certain people, because you can tell she got a good heart. She just real, real guarded. But ladies, I'm going to start telling y'all something. Like, artists, that's another thing I want to tell Artist Morrison. Artists, go back and look at your chats, man. On some real big bro shit, man. Look at your chats, man, because I don't think you're paying attention to your chats, my nigga. You know, I'm just going to let you go check your chats out. I don't want to get into that, but it's just certain things I be seeing in your chats, my nigga, that you should really, really address. On some real G shit. But, you know, that's just my opinion. Please don't kill me for my opinion. But we got a bunch of situations now where our parents, because most of them, unfortunately, at a high level are single parents, if they're raising children now that didn't have any structure coming up, male and female, they're now calling for the assistance of the police. Ladies, y'all ain't never heard about a mother having to call the police on her son? Oh, you ain't never heard about a mother having to call the police because her kids was fighting, trying to kill each other. See, a lot of us, when we came up, when our parents thought something, before it physically came out their mouth for us to do it, we already did it. Y'all don't remember that shit? Our parents could look at us and you could hear shit going, go to your fucking room before I punch you in your mouth. They ain't even got to say it. You see how our parents could be in front of talking to another adult and we could be acting crazy or out of line and they can look at us. If you don't stop talking while I'm sitting here talking, I'm going to bust your ass when we get home. Remember that? Let's see if y'all remember that. Because this is what I came up with. Shout out to my man DS1. Yo, Angie, baby, make sure you hit that chat with them links, too, of everybody you feel as though they need to be linked up and go in to check and people support. All of y'all, Eve, Wax, you already know that shit. Y'all drop. Everybody that got links, do what y'all got to do, man. Shout out to Sleep Stay Sleep. Big DS1. He said some deep shit earlier. He did another show pertaining to the situation with Remy Martin. Pay attention to this. And her son. And he let go some great information. Number one, I didn't know that Remy Martin's son, I didn't even know that Remy Martin was a grandmother. I didn't know back in 2021, Remy Martin's son had a baby shower with his baby mother by the name of Diamond, and Remy Martin didn't even show up. I did not know that this man was in the street going through so much ridicule and people disrespecting his mother. I didn't know that he was reaching out to his mother, going through certain things because he needed her support after she did 8 years. I didn't know that he grew up in school and people categorized her as a killer and made fun of him for that. Shout out to DS1. I'm telling you, that boy is sharp, man. That brother's sharp over there, man. Sheep stay asleep. Y'all get over there and subscribe. Angie, please drop his link for me when you get a chance. Yo, that cat is sharp, and he's actually one of the members. This dude is dangerous, man. And I said it on my show. Come on, ladies, y'all do 8 years for shooting your best friend over some money. I thought it was $200. It turned out to be $1,000. You shot your homegirl in the fucking stomach for $1,000 that she stole out of a purse that you left in front of her. So you entrusted that money around her, but because of an action that you did and a selfish anger, you shot her, just went away from your child. That's a fact. She said, I already read your mind. That's why the government said, you know what, let's try to bring this draft out. But thank God they will not vote it into legislation. And Joe Biden, the president of the United States, at this particular time, does not have the authority just to sign that over. Yo, City Bama said it went from 3,000 to 1,000. Initially, City Bama, all jokes aside, on Sharon McLeod, and I heard this from some street shit, that it was $200. It's $200. See, the 1,000 is the truth. They said she had $1,000 in her purse and $200 was taken. So when she came back, it was only $800. And she asked her, yo, what up with that bread? And she clapped her. Jamel Salo, Brooklyn, I see you. So the 1,000, I heard the 1,000, but I heard it was $1,000 in totality in cash. And her friend, her best friend, allegedly, because remember what I said, just because you somebody's friend don't mean they're yours, she shot her. Now you want to wait for 8 years. And the first thing you want to do when you come home is go to Love and Hip Hop. You want to be on TV. BX Indio, I see you in the building. Salute. He said, there's an old saying out there, and it goes like this. The kids always play for the day of the parents' sin. Y'all always heard me say that. Y'all always heard me say that. Shout out to BX Indio. What I say? The sins of the parents fall on who? Our children. I'm going through shit because of my mom's in it. My mom's in them went through shit because of my grandmother in them. And so forth and so. My son is going to go through shit because of me. It's in the Bible. But then they also have another saying. Shout out to Always the Queen. Y'all ready for this one? The apple don't fall far from the tree. You know, that's one of my biggest fears about my son. His mother, dangerous. Very intelligent, very sneaky. She's from California. She lives in New York. She moved to New York and all that, but she's originally from Oakland, California. Pay attention to this. Oakland, California. Oakland, California. You remember the movie Colors? That's how she grew up. You remember Boys in the Hood? That's the environment that she grew up in. Keish said, generational curses. And then I thought about me. The anger that was inside of me. The displays of anger that I've done. The senseless things that I've done because of anger. Without no logic. The times when I didn't have the patience and the self-control that I have now. That's one of my biggest fears for my son. But see, he done got past the ages where I was super crazy. Like I said, I lost my mom's 2 weeks before my 30th birthday. So around 30, 31, 32, nah, that shit just switched off. He 28 now. And the path he going, he's going to be all right. But you know, if you a killer, Ice Bowl, Oakland did have gangs in the 70s and 80s. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm not talking about now, but I am talking about the late 70s and the early 80s. Facts. Facts. I don't know about now, but the shit my son mother described. Oh, there was gangs out there, beloved. But they wasn't Bloods and Crips that popular. What was out there was certain streets that was called gangs. 127th Street. That's a fact. Not Bloods and Crips. Peace, beloved. That's a fact. Yo, Gold Brown, man. What's going down, man? What's happening, sissy? And I told you what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be down here selling this food like Patrick Ewing, man. Woo, woo. BX Indio said the parents are living through the kids and the kids are living through the parents. We're in a blender. Y'all want to hear some real G shit? There's too much competition in black families. Fuck it, I'm going to say it. It's too much competition within black families. I got to agree with him. Because first of all, in a household full of brothers and sisters, there's always going to be one of them siblings that's going to do the best to do what? To get the rewards and the recognition of their parents. Oh, y'all don't want to hear the truth. Y'all don't want to hear the truth. Y'all better get out of here. You better get the fuck out of here if you don't want to hear the truth. You never seen the movie Roscoe Jenkins? We got Green Eyes in the building and you getting 10 seconds. That nigga Green Eyes cursed me the fuck out. Yo, Green Eyes, another one I'll be worried about. Green Eyes did a video. He said, fuck Dice, cursed me, pushed me out the chat. Green Eyes, it ain't that serious. You see, you still got your wrench. Your ass is crazy. I told you was crazy. I said, yo, once you got your Green, you know why I say he's creative? This dude, Green Eyes, got a crew called Blue Eyes, Red Eyes, Brown Eyes. Yo, this nigga Green Eyes did his own shit. I don't give a fuck about that shit. As long as my nigga all right. Green Eyes is crazy. Green Eyes smokes some weed. He might fuck with a little booger sugar. I'm not saying that he fuck with a little booger sugar, but for the times that I've been in the street allegedly around people that fuck with that booger sugar, that nigga be fucking with that Don DeMarco. Yo, June 6th, all hail Meg, rest in peace to Bear and Rum. I put up a happy Decep day. Yo, the nigga Green Eyes said he not even Decep. Yo, that shit made me laugh so fucking hard. See, shit like that make me laugh. Shit like that make me laugh. Shit like, yo, I swear to God, Kills 22. This nigga Green Eyes will say some shit that just be like, you be like, Green Eyes, what the fuck is wrong with you? He don't give a fuck. And then about 20 minutes later, he go, peace and blessings, brother. Beloved, peace and blessings, love. Yo, one day he cursed out Donnie Fly so bad, y'all. I ain't mean to get off the joint. It's Friday night. He cursed out Donnie so bad. Donnie came in there one night. All jokes aside, if I'm dying, Green Eyes lying, tell me right now I'm lying, Green Eyes. Green Eyes said, yo, y'all ain't got no love for me. Y'all ain't messing with me. Donnie Fly said something about spreading some peace. That nigga Green Eyes said, I love you, Donnie Fly. Yo, you one of the coolest niggas I ever. When he said that shit, that nigga said, go suck a dick, Donnie Fly.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The streets said that someone's catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, and he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when the kind of minds be cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. All these expensive clothes, like was that smart? Now they uploading they clothes on the Poshmark. Swiss baby, careful with this. I mean this bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like high from who? Bound to put your car on skates. You think you sliding through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The streets said that someone's catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, and he still told.
Yo, Green Eyes said I must have been in my bag that day. I'm telling you, Green Eyes be snapping the fuck. I think the nigga got like 40 personalities. We was just talking about undiagnosed serial killers. I'm not saying he a killer or nothing like that, but don't push him. And I'm gonna tell y'all, Green Eyes ain't no fucking punk. I'm gonna tell y'all this one day. Green Eyes is the funniest motherfucker. He was talking to somebody one day on YouTube and went live. He said, I'm coming to fight right now, pussy. Where the fuck you at? I run the Bronx, pussy. You seen that nigga Green Eyes about 7 hours later with a black eye and a bottle of Hennessy. He said, what happens in the Bronx stays in the Bronx. Yo, I can't make this shit up. This nigga Green Eyes is crazy. But he don't mean no harm. He don't mean, I swear to God, Keisha, if I'm lying to you, he in here right now. He'll tell you I'm lying. That nigga Green Eyes, he curses the person out. I ain't gonna say no names. He like, you pussy. What's happening? I'm in the Bronx. I'm walking up on you right now. I don't give a fuck where you at. It's raining and all that. Black Cuddy, salute. Yo, it's raining and all that. But this little nigga said, I don't give a fuck. You made me mad. About 7, 8 hours later, I happened to be strolling through YouTube. Green Eyes up there with a black eye and a bottle of Hennessy. He said, I love you. He said, what happens in the Bronx stays in the Bronx. So he ain't no sucker. China, salute. I see you, bro. He ain't no sucker. But like I said, it's all right to have heart. But now it's time to start using your brain, man. Yo, y'all think I'm laughing? I ain't lying. Only child laughing. I ain't lying. Keisha laughing. Oh my God. Oh my God is real. That nigga Green Eyes is crazy. Like he said, I pulled up though. 6, 7 hours later, y'all think I'm bullshitting. Y'all thinking I'm capping. I ain't capping. About 6, the nigga did a live one day. He was flipping. 7 hours later, he had a black eye with a bottle of Hennessy. That's a fact. Yo, China, that sheriff shit done really took the fuck off. See what Keisha said? And she from Prospect and Utica, nigga. That's heart right there. I gotta respect that. I gotta respect. That's heart. Not brains. I ain't saying about no brains. See, this is another reason why they trying to get our kids. Yo, China, tell Miss Miyagi I said shout out to her. I put it in the chat. I mean in the title. They tried to scare our women, making it seem like they was going to be able to draft our babies. But they are trying it, but they can't do it because the legislators are not going to vote on it. Because Miss Miyagi said that shit. She said, I got babies in that age. 18 to 26 years old, the government trying to come say they could take your child. But y'all want to hear some funny shit? Y'all want to hear some funny shit? If we have to call the police to come control our children, that's a 2 for 1. Number one, check this out. Pay attention. They get all of our kids that's labeled and registered as tough guys or bullies or people that the law has always been to their house. Check this out. They're gathering up all our babies, whatever race you are. Check this out. And they sending you across the seas. It ain't like your mother could get in a car and drive to you in Saudi Arabia. It ain't like your mother can get in a car and just pull up on you on the block in Russia. Y'all getting sent to disclosed motherfucking areas across the world. But check this out. The reason why they doing it is because of the volume of how our children are getting out of fucking control. Okay, it wasn't no black eye, but it was a bruised, big, thick red eye. He right. It wasn't black. It was bruised. Right around here, all up around here, and it was red. But in the morning when your ass woke up, I bet you everything that shit was black. Nigga, I done had black eyes. I done gave out black eyes. It don't be a black eye that same night. Yo, Gold Brown, tell him, it don't be no black eye that same night. But when your ass wake up tomorrow, I promise you that motherfucker be black as my bed. Keisha said it's messed up. People don't want to call ambulances anymore because the police come and it could go left. Pay attention. We can't control our kids no more. China just said some deep shit the other day. Think about what Remy Ma's son is being raised with all that anger while he was in jail. He said, I don't want them type of people around my motherfucking child. And to the men up in here and to the women up here, one of these outraged or angry children run up on you to the fact where they're going to try to harm you. What you going to do? Let them harm you? I know that's a fucked up way to think, but this is a fucked up world we live in. I'm not letting nobody fucking hurt me or my child. So you mean to tell me if you see a 20-year-old or a 19-year-old running up on your child with a handgun, going to kill your child, and you got your gun, you just gonna say, stop, don't do that, please? I'm gonna pull my shit out and bust your ass. I ain't gonna lie to you. Inshallah, and I deal with the law with that on my own. I'm gonna pull my shit and bust your, I'm gonna run you down and I'm gonna gun you down, man. I'm not gonna let you harm my family, my child. I'm not with that bullshit. I don't want that type of shit around my son. I don't want him, nobody like that befriending him. Gold Brown, I tell you, we done been in each other's houses, know each other's mothers and all that. When we came in each other's cribs, it was a respect. Our parents said shit, we shut up. We seen each other's parents in the streets, we straighten up. These kids ain't straightening up no more for parents because not too many of us are being parents no more. We're letting them do everything, and we're in competition with our own, well, not all of us, because I'm not, but a lot of people not being parents no more. You're smoking weed with your sons. You're fucking up. You fucking up. It ain't nothing but taking a shot with your son. Even though you wouldn't want to, you know what, take a shot with me, son. But to sit up and smoke marijuana with your child, sniff cocaine with your child, that's in competition. You're in competition. You want to party with your child, you want to go with your child, that's competition. The government is tired of being called to deal with our babies. The government is tired of letting their police officers come to our neighborhoods to possibly face gun confrontation or death because we cannot control our children. You don't see what's going on in these streets with these kids? Y'all ain't catch it, did you? Back in the days, if I saw a dog soldier mother coming down the street and I got a spliff in my hand, the first thing I'm doing is putting that shit behind me, trying to knock the fire off the fucking spliff, because I'm about to put that shit in my pocket before my hand come back. If I got a beer in my hand, I put my beer down and walk to her, to the fact where she's not even paying attention that I was consuming alcohol. Kids ain't doing that no more. You see what our parents used to tell us? I'm not your friend. My mother said, I don't know who the fuck you think you're talking to. I am not your friend. I will bust your mouth open. And my mother was up to my chest. My mother was up to my chest. Maybe shorter. And we knew to shut the fuck up. Nowadays, you see these kids are going back and forth having disrespectful, confrontational conversations with their parents everywhere. In the street, voicing their opinion. T.G.I.F said they're very blatant these days. That's why the police and the government allegedly said we need to get these motherfuckers off the street. This is a win-win for us, y'all. Number one, if the people that are, and ironically, I'm telling you, that's why I'm glad they don't do this, because I think they would have targeted the ones that had the quote-unquote charges and records from mistakes that they made when they were children. Think about Chicago. That's the first place they was going for the draft. Chicago, New York City, Los Angeles, Detroit, Little Rock, Arkansas, Chi-Town, Memphis, Louisiana. I'm talking about where killers is at. Yo, I swear to God, Donnie, I was just telling them, I don't know how you popped up today. This is God. I was just telling them how you got green eyes. You caught green eyes one day when he was crazy, and he went from saying peace to fuck you. Donnie Fly, let me tell you something. This dude right here, you see this, what he say every year? He said, peace and love, y'all. I just want the balance. When I say this man used to drive me crazy with that shit, y'all. But you know what? I dig it. Believe it or not, man, I dig it. I dig it. It can't be an act with him. You know how sometimes motherfuckers just be talking? This cannot be an act with this man, y'all. Word up. So if it's people like that that's really out here trying to advocate peace and have people talk about things logically without somebody getting killed or stabbed or beat up or going through some shit, we need more people like that, because we grew up fucked up. We didn't have too many people that advocated to us, yo, go talk. We used to have gangsters in our family tell us, you better go bust their ass, nigga. If he play with you once, he gonna play with you again. That's fucked up. Your grandmother would be like, okay, baby, you know, give it to God and Jesus and all that. Your mother, I don't want you out there getting in no trouble, but you can't let nobody do nothing to you. Your father telling you, bust his ass. Your uncle telling you, go bust his ass now, I'm gonna bust your ass. That's how I grew up. You see what Creature said, green eyes? She said, yo, you just a different type of sandwich, man. You just a different type of sandwich, man. To sum that story up, y'all, we got to get a grip on our kids. Miss Annette, how you doing? How you doing, girl? Where you been? You get 10. Should I give you 10 seconds? Where the hell you been? You probably been getting money or taking care of somebody, so I'm going to give you a pass. Word up. Word up. I'm going to give you a pass. But you almost got 10 seconds. You almost got 10 seconds. But I'm going to give you a pass. Miss Miyagi, how you doing? And you have nothing to worry about. I told y'all that's who gave me the idea earlier. That's who gave me the idea earlier, because I was hearing about it on the radio. I heard about Charlemagne and them talking about taking our babies 18 to 20, 26 years old. But check this out. They cannot do it. The president does not have enough power. As you see, I just played for y'all on the clipping from the news. He does not have enough power for it to happen. Legislation is not voting for no shit like that. As of now, they said, remember what they said at the end? No time soon. So that's hopefully they don't go into no shit like that. But if you have more than one boy, that's when they say it's dangerous. But if you only have one boy, they cannot draft. So that's information I need everybody to pay attention to. Shout out to my man, P. Stone Villain from Houston. Y'all think I'm joking, but he said something that brought up a very, very, yo, CB, I'm about to give your ass 10 seconds, my man. Where the fuck? He said, yo, it's been a minute, just crazy, busy, dealing personal stuff, but wanted to show some love. Yo, I be hitting CB up because I got it. Like I told you, bro, fuck this YouTube shit. When I text you and be like, boy, let me know you all right. Be like, yo, Dice, I'm good. Fuck all this YouTube shit. I fuck with you. It's too many times. Yo, if y'all don't know who CB is, man, let me show y'all who CB is.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? It's knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists, has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?
If y'all don't know who CB is, that's the person that's behind that iconic video right there. Like I said, you see what Keith said? He literally put a movie into an intro, and he's behind China Brim's infamous videos and Harlem Legend. You know what I'm saying? Like on some real shit. But if y'all ain't see what he did to Way to Black, warning, I'm telling y'all right now, I'm about to show you. This man right here is a genius. Shout out to CB. He in the building, y'all. Let's go. Look what he did to this video. Let's go.
This is shit crazy.
Shout out the Way to Black, y'all.
Yeah. New York City. This is one. I'm feeling like Los Angeles, California. This is one. Wait a minute. Yeah. Turn my headphones up. This is one.
Acting like you was claiming, nigga. Y'all ain't supposed to claim it. I seen y'all niggas, man. In the 3 building. Y'all see y'all niggas in the beacon. I saw y'all niggas in the beacon, man. What y'all was doing? No riding. You know what? Listen, what?
This is one.
I'm not jacking none of that. No shit. I'm trying to tell y'all niggas.
This is one.
Yo. Brooklyn shit, man. Wait up. Gang.
This is one. Wait up. Yeah, I'm feeling myself. Just fuck a set of twins. Just imagine how I felt. You ain't never seen a key E. Pussy nigga couldn't be me. Put this shit on repeat. Protocol, get the shooting. Robbing, looting, spitting, shooting, predicate, stupid, Scarface, ruthless. Yeah, wait up. Eat your pussy in a Uber. Mommy said she wanna see it. So that bitch get a ruler. Wait up. Send a shooter for the shooter. The bitch something she a master. Shoot the sergeant in the caption. Suck a fat like what's cracking. Snap a finger, niggas clap 'em. Lay you fuckers on the ground. Son of Rose, I don't fuck around. One shot. Two. This is shot.
Acting like you was claiming, nigga. Y'all niggas wasn't claiming. I seen y'all niggas, man. In the 3 building. See y'all niggas in the beacon. I saw y'all niggas in the beacon, man. What y'all was doing? No riding. You know what? Listen, what?
This is one.
I'm not jacking none of that. No shit. I'm trying to tell y'all niggas.
This is one.
Yo. Brooklyn shit, man. Wait up. Gang.
This is one. Brooklyn. Wait, I'm feeling wavy. Life's a bitch, nigga, trust me. She about to have my baby. Yeah. Need Bugattis and Mercedes. I gave it up to God, but that nigga couldn't save me. Wait. Yeah, they hate me. Yeah, they hate me. Cause Zoe keep a grip. Case I wanna trip, chicks wanna rate me. Yeah. Scary. Tripping. Michael and Mary. Wait, I be talking, but you niggas, you don't hear me. Spaceship, see the stars here. I ain't really wanna start there. Motherfuckers got one shot, but the blood clot, you'll be right here. I'ma rhyme like he right here. Got a buzz, call me Lightyear. Shooting me, then I'm shooting back. Super fact, that's quite clear. Little nigga with a gun. Blocka. Gun bigger than Chewbacca. Blocka. Whoa. Yeah. You know it's cracking when I pop up. Gun smoke to the blocker. Lick a shot for my shot. Shorty ass getting fatter. Yeah. One time for my shots.
Acting like you was claiming, nigga. Y'all niggas wasn't claiming. I see y'all niggas, man. The 3 building. See y'all niggas in the beacon. I saw y'all niggas in the beacon, man. What y'all was doing? Nobody. You know what? Listen, what?
This is a war.
I'm not jacking.
Shout out to Way to Black and shout out to CB, man. He in the building. Dude is a genius. I'm talking about a genius with that shit, man. For real. And it's like he captures exactly what you want to be captured. Like, he's like, Dice, what you want me to do? I sent him a couple of pictures. That was that. Rest in peace to Nut. Rest in peace to Homo. Yo, free world. If anybody know, you know. If you don't, you don't. The way he put my mans together like that, whew. Demencio, M, Rum, whew. Them's legends right there, man. Rest in peace, man. Whew. That nigga's dangerous. But like I said, that video came in perfect, ladies. That's a warning. Get a grip on your children. Get a grip on your sons. See, my mother, you got to get back to that crazy shit. My mother used to tell me to stop going to the game room on Schenectady and Sterling. That shit went in one ear and came out another. A couple of times she let me slide. Yo, chill, I don't want you around there and all that shit. I'm like, Ma, I ain't going around because I used to be lying. My mother said, yo, go around the corner to Jimmy's house. Now, what I do is I go around the corner to one of my best friend's crib named Jimmy. His name is James Ward. We call him Jimmy. Rest in peace to his mother, Miss Linda. I chill over there. We play some music because he had 2 Technique 1200s. So we used to be wanting to be DJs and all that. So I chill with him for about 15, 20 minutes. I take my ass to Schenectady and Sterling. That's where the game room was at, the Funland, the legendary Funland. That nigga China said that shit made me want to go live. Assalamu alaikum, brother. I see you, OG Bobby Johnson, in the building. Jersey is in the building. Nigga said, I'm ready to go live on StreamYard. Word up. And then fathers, even if you're not with the women, get them boys right. They trying to 2-for-1 us. They trying to take our babies away from us. Then they're trying to send our babies across it. It's just like, check this out. It's like slavery. On some real G shit, them niggas went to all them beautiful, beautiful countries. Brazil, Antigua, Africa, Ethiopia, Israel, and they snatched up people. Ron BX, I see you in the building. Salute. 050 is here. They snatched up people, and then they brought them up north. They brought them across a whole different world where they ain't even know to put people on a boat, man. Just think about that shit on some real G shit. But now they're not putting our kids on a boat. They're loading our kids up on that big-ass motherfucking airplane that the government got. By the groves. Pay attention to this shit. How you seen on Roots how they was tortured going across that water. But you will see them in a big plane flying across them same motherfucking seas. Kid, that's a hell of a lot. That's a hell of a distance, man, from Brooklyn to Russia. It's a hell of a distance from Brooklyn to Saudi Arabia. We got to get this shit right. To the fathers, go snatch your sons up and beat their ass. Fuck all that shit. See, you know what fucked it up with us too, y'all, before I get into this next part of the work? The way we let our children manipulate us with calling 911. See, you got to get on that Martin Luther King and Malcolm X shit when it comes to your children. You got to be willing to go to jail. every motherfucking time they play with you. I'm dead ass serious right now. I'm telling you the honest to God truth. My mother was a ninja. She'll say something slick and be done dipped off in the kitchen and came back with a broom and a motherfucking spatula. I can't make this shit up. I told y'all, I said, yo, Miss Miyagi reminds me of my mom's. You know, let me tell y'all a story. When I see Miss Miyagi in China, see, my pops was a cold dude. God bless his soul, Ronald Young. Cold dude. He went through some real shit with his first wife because she played with his sons. Rest in peace to my brother Ricky. He was killed up north. And it fucked my pops up. But my mom's brought a childish side out of him. And me growing up as a young man, I needed to see that. Because we come up in some real fucked up shit. Now, if I wouldn't have seen that I swear to my mother, man, I never hug her again if I'm lying to y'all. The way China act when he around Miss Miyagi, I can imagine what we see. I can imagine what it is, how goofy they is with each other. Both of them are goofy. That's a beautiful couple, y'all. And that's how it was with my moms and my pops before he started getting high. And I remember what he told me. He said, Joe, they sent me to Vietnam. They got me high. They gave me heroin. They gave me morphine. They gave me the best marijuana in the world. They gave me the best cocaine in the world because they wanted us to stay up for hours. Ronald Young. Rest in peace. That's a fact, Ron. Rest in fucking peace. And I say that's my father. I don't say stepfather. Because that's another thing. Step parents don't really get the respect. That's never going to be my stepfather because he didn't biologically create me. But I remember when I introduced him to somebody and I was like, yo, this is my step pops. And the dude came home and cried over that shit. Like the nigga looked at me on some, yo, like, do I look like furniture to you? And I didn't catch what the nigga was saying. He said, because you introduced me as your stepfather. He was like, I love you. He said, I know you're not mine, but you mines. That's real. And I didn't catch what he was saying because, you know, when you got to walk up and down steps. So when you call somebody a step pop, that's disrespectful. Ron, you know, I'll tell you this. Like the step pop shit, the nigga did some shit that made me get on my nerves sometimes with my mom, but nah, I can't call him no step pops. That was my pops. That man right there, Gold Brown, will tell you that was my pops. Word up. Through the getting high and all that, through the breaking in stores, my pops broke into Woolworth and jumped off the roof and said the police threw him off the roof. I'm lying, Gold. The nigga was walking around with a big screw on his motherfucking ankle. My pops was crazy. That nigga be walking up and down Utica Avenue 2, 3 o'clock in the morning with a 357 going to buy crack. I am not joking right now. The nigga used to smoke Cool Miles. You know this nigga was dangerous. And the only thing he drank was Miller. And I said, yo, why you keep drinking that corny ass Miller? He said, this the champagne of beers, boy. He said, your father's the man who's the father. Yes, as far as, let me explain something. I had 3 father figures. Gold Brown will tell you, my uncle was the father that I needed when it came to the streets, what to do and what not to do. My father, as far as him showing me how to appreciate a woman and how to disguise certain pain that he was going through, and he never let that affect us. My grandfather, on what I aspire to be when I'm older, totally at peace. You know what I'm saying? There's no such thing as a problem when you got a certain peace with yourself. So I had 3, but when it came to being a fucking man, damn, yo, that's a hell of a one because it's so many definitions when it comes to being a man. When it came to the strength, you dig what I'm saying? Philly, I see you. When it came to the strength, I got that from all, my uncle, my grandfather, and my pops. When it came to the compassionate side, I ain't get that from my uncle. That nigga wasn't compassionate. I got it from my father, and I got it from my grandfather. But the compassion came out of my grandfather when he got worried about my grandmother being upset. Yeah. But when it comes to just being like a man, I got to get at the Ronald Young. Because my grandfather was a little older, so, diabetic, you know what I'm saying, going to the dialysis machine 3 times a week. Went from a big stature and everything to a real slim man, but, I had to help him and bathe him sometimes. But when it came to really, like times getting locked up and shit like that, I'm worried up, so I got to get after him. You know what I'm saying? But I had 3 great, beautiful role models, and I had a bunch of people in the street. A bunch of gangsters in the street that, I still took piece by piece of the certain things that they gave me as far as my morale and my integrity. See, like some people have a integrity that's one-sided. Integrity has nothing to do with being biased. Integrity is just the right thing that you're doing, not because you're supposed to be rewarded or somebody is looking. It's just the right thing to fucking do. And not too many people possess that anymore. Word. That's a fact, Ron. All 3 of them gave it to me. Word up. He said somebody had to give you the guidance where another man lacked. You just pick their brain and get the knowledge. That's a fact. That's a fact. And that's why I'm so hard on my son, and that's why I want us to pay attention to our sons, because they're trying to take our babies from us. Because now that I'm thinking about the shit, if they saying as of now they're not going to do that in 5 to 7 years, because you know how time flies, they might try it again, because they said, if you notice and pay attention to what they say, and they said they're having a problem with the recruitment this year. So they can't even push the fake war. This ain't about no motherfucking war. This about drugs. Allegedly. You dig what I'm saying? This ain't about no motherfucking war. This about drugs, fair YouTube usage. I'm facts. Every big war, every big Vietnam was about heroin. Saudi Arabia, Desert Storm, heroin and poppy seeds. The cocoa beans for the cocaine. 1995, Ali North, the Iran-Contra affairs, the biggest gun deal that went wrong. Come on, man. They know what they doing. They know what we're doing. That's why we better get it. Wait, you think they ain't got some? First of all, see, now them young boys is getting smart. The shit that we was doing for the little bit of change that we was doing, I done seen Cash App cards with 200,000 on it. Scared me to death. Scared me to death. The nigga showed me that shit and I left. These young boys is different. Niggas talking about regular niggas. I don't be around no regular niggas when I'm in the town. Niggas is different now. These young boys is different. So what I think the government is trying to do is get rid of us. You know why? Because they're more dangerous and more smart and more lucrative with their acts, right? Yo, let me tell you something. Them checks, niggas is walking around with Cash App cards, man. Them shit's got 220,000 on them and better, like 40,000 and 80,000. I'm like, where you get this shit from? That Bitcoin shit, that liquid money shit, that shit was one of the biggest hustles right under our motherfucking nose. And niggas was scared of it, see? Because we know we seem like we getting beat. Nah, them niggas gave you a straight up gold mine to launder money and they couldn't stop it. That's why it fell. They gave you a straight, you can go and launder money right in legal laundering. This shit ain't about no motherfucker. Yo, Russia right now got the best motherfucking cocaine, marijuana, and heroin. Facts. Allegedly. Did I say allegedly? You see what my man Chief said? Y'all remember that? He said, yo, you ain't lying, Dice. Those young boys had a field day with them PPP loans. Did you pay attention to this? If the PPP loan that you got was $1 over 20,000, they put a felony on you. For 20,000 and less, it was a slight misdemeanor, and you could pay them $22 for the rest of your life. James, salute. And I keep telling y'all, all y'all got y'all wrenches. Drop them wrenches, man. Let the people know where to go to. I ain't gonna keep talking like that. But let's get into this next shit. Shout out to my man, P Stone Villain. Glad we got some people in here, some adults. It's Friday night. I hope y'all got your own brown bag. I'm smoking on some ooh-wee. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But this is something I want to show y'all. I want to show y'all some deep shit right quick. Let's look at this video right quick. I just want y'all to look at something right quick. Fair YouTube usage. If y'all pay attention to this video, I'm trying to show y'all something. Shout out to my man P Stone for breaking this up, because I'm going to bring the conversation to you in a few seconds. This is what you call conjoined twins. Babies that was born at the same time, identically close, but these were conjoined. These are conjoined twins. Right? Them children were successfully separated. They live in a normal life right now. There's nothing wrong with them and they good. Shout out to my man P Stone, because this is a conversation we had today. This is some deep shit. Rest in peace to this man named Ronnie and Donnie. I want to show y'all another conjoined set of people, and they just passed away. So let's say rest in peace to the Ronnie and Donnie. Let's check this out. Fair YouTube usage. Check this out. I want to talk.
I'm Ronnie. I'm Donnie.
Ronnie and Donnie Gallion lived their entire lives face to face. Born in 1951, the conjoined twins defied the odds and lived to be the oldest conjoined twins in the world. Over the years, Inside Edition celebrated many milestones with Ronnie and Donnie. We were with them when they had a dream come true, attending a Dallas Cowboys football game. Happy birthday. In 2014, we celebrated when they turned 61. Joined at the sternum, both shared a lower digestive tract. Each brother had his own heart, stomach, and legs.
I came out head first. My brother came out feet first.
As children, to pay for medical expenses, the brothers worked in a circus as a sideshow attraction. The brothers did everything together except for one thing, watching TV. In the mornings, they would shave.
Did y'all hear how fucked up that was? I'm going to get back into the video. They said that the brothers worked as a sideshow. So their parents, for some money, said, you know what? I'm going to let y'all make a mockery of my kids, but we want that bag. Did y'all hear that? Let's get into this work. Let y'all hear it again.
Feet first.
As children, to pay for medical expenses, the brothers worked in a circus as a sideshow attraction. The brothers did everything together except for one thing, watching TV. In the mornings, they would shave each other, even go out to breakfast, where they were treated like celebrities in their hometown of Dayton, Ohio. For the last 10 years, Ronnie and Donnie lived with their younger brother, Jim, and his wife, Mary. Jim says his brothers died from congestive heart failure.
To live 68 years, conjoined to your brother, that's a legacy in itself.
Ronnie and Donnie were 68.
Let me ask y'all something. How does a person have a relationship like that? We joked about the situation, but I told the nigga, I said, yo, Stone, I swear to God, I'm going to do a show on this shit. I'm going to talk about this shit on my show, because he was joking like we were just passing time, because, you know, he crazy. He was like, yo, Dice, we know if I was dating conjoined sisters, he said, who am I fucking if I'm fucking just one of them? He said, if I fuck with the right side, you know what I'm saying, and certain things like, would the left side be affected? He said, well, somebody put a sheet over her head when we having sex. So I just started saying to myself, damn, that's some deep shit. He said, if you're dating someone like that, right? That's supposed to be two personalities. Does that shit make sense to y'all? Am I bugging the fuck out? How do you deal with that? He said with each other. Mount Vernon said with each other because they don't know nothing else. Let them just struggle like that is ridiculous, said Ron BX. This, yo, City Bama said this shit's crazy. But let me ask you something. Respectfully, how does a person even get attracted to something that would be abnormal in anyone's eyes? Don't that seem kind of weird? Because it was a set of twins too, and they was talking about one of them got different boyfriends. What the fuck is going on? I don't understand this shit. How do two heads on one body say that they are in two happy relationships with two different men? So if they go on a double date, this is some weird shit. Man, Nerd said, yo, check this out. He said, how do they even get freaky? Do they share one thing or is it two? I don't know. Dudes who get off like that is weird. Like I'm saying, like, this is what I'm saying. Like I don't think nobody, this may sound funny. I'm just trying to be non-biased right now about a conversation. But for somebody to say, yo, I was in a grocery store and I seen a woman. She had two heads, but it was one body. And I decided to go over and ask her name. And could I get a phone number? I don't even see a woman doing like vice versa. I don't even see a woman just being at a supermarket or a store or something on the street and a man with two heads and one body pull up and go, yo, what's up, ma? Like, you know, I'm digging you right now. Yo, this is my brother. You ain't even got to worry about him, but I'm digging you. You know what I'm saying? Like, can I get your number? Yo, and this is real because that would totally overload my brain. Like, it would be too much of an abnormality, and it would drive a nigga. It would drive me crazy. Like, what the fuck is happening? But this is the part, like the nigga Batman said, this is some freaky shit. But this is the part I want y'all to understand. With the two girls, they got the two boyfriends. What's going on? This is some weird shit, y'all. Well, this is what we was talking about today at work. All jokes aside, my man was like, yo, so what do we do? My man Stone, shout out to P Stone from Houston. He said, what do we do, Dice? He said, what do we do? He said, do you get head from, how do you get oral sex from one head? Ms. Miyagi said, I hate that they use people like that as a show for a circus or carnival or something like that. That's the part I don't like, is if they're not human beings. Like, for real, like, but through the grace of technology, they have doctors now that specifically go to school for these type of situations. But I don't understand, like, how it, like, am I bugging the fuck out? Or is it just the weirdest? It's like weird. Unless, check this out. Gold Brown said that's just an introduction in an alien's reproduction. How y'all feel about that? Remember, y'all teased me when I first came to YouTube and was like, is UFOs and aliens real? It was like, this nigga's crazy. And then just last June, it's going on a year now, with the people in Mexico, I did the show. They got it on, the shit went crazy, the police and everything. They got the camera, the footage, the shit went out. See? Ms. Miyagi said, let it be their choice, not for the entertainment. And you know what, Mount Vernon, that makes sense too, because what they said is, but I couldn't have my children subject to that because of medical bills. Is that what they use for the cover up? Because I would think family, friends, people with any type of humane heart would donate to some shit like that. They lived like that for 68 years. But check this out. This is the deepest shit. Nerd, if you don't drop, well, why don't you drop your links, brother? Nerd, remember you was playing the games at first. Shout out to Hank McCoy too. He said there was a very little older black lady in Coney Island as a sideshow attraction, and people would throw in change at her. It hurt my heart. That's sad. That's sad. But since there are so many cases of this now, this is some deep shit I'm about to ask y'all. What if a conjoined set of twins of females met a conjoined set of twins as a male? Would that seem so abnormal to us now? Think about it. If you got a person with one head dating somebody with one body and two heads, everybody gonna stop and look at you. But pay attention. You got one body with two heads that's female, one body with two heads that's male. At first, you're gonna get the oohs and the ahs, but after a while, it becomes a normality. How y'all feel about that? Seriously. Do you think babies that are born conjoined like that, like if they say, quote unquote, if we try to separate them, unfortunately, they may pass away. Do you think that they should be living under torture like that? And you want to hear something funny? Mount Vernon, you know he crazy. Shout out to Mount Vernon. He said they will have a unique orgy. But tell you the truth, it's really only one person. And they say one side is always more aggressive than the other. So I said maybe just one personality is the good side of our brain that just came into one human head, and one side is the bad side. But that is the weirdest shit because my man brought it up today at the job, and it just was a very interesting conversation. I think nobody should have to live like that. If they like, damn, like, and then it looked kind of weird just now when they were sitting in that restaurant, God bless their soul. And the lady walked up and kissed one brother. Like she was cool with him. She kind of liked him. Did you catch that? Kissed him right in his mouth. Mwah! And then the other brother looked up like, hey, I'm here. She kissed him. He said, mwah, thank you. That's weird. You dig what I'm saying? They said they was looked at like celebrities and superstars. They wasn't looking at them like no celebrities or no superstars. They was looking at them like a freak show. Because if any one of us right now was to see somebody at the gas station or at the store or at work or in the streets that's conjoined, you'll stop what you're doing. You'll stop what you're doing. She said one of y'all is going to have a wild dream after this live. I hope y'all don't have no wild ass dream with nobody with no two damn heads. Mount Vernon said, God forbid that ever happened to me. I would take the risk of separating them. That's a fact. That's a fact. Instead of my children living like, yo, you know what? I'm going to go with the faith of God. Facts. Word up. Well, I just came to hang out with y'all for a little while because don't get it twisted. I'm still tired. But shout out to FTC Vice. He was like, yo, man, I told him I'm going to go live today. FTC hit me up last night. He was like, yo, Dice, You about to go live? Ask him what I said. I said, I'm about to go to sleep. That was like 7:40, 8 o'clock. Nigga ain't got no time to be staying up to 9 and 10 o'clock. Mount Vernon, you ain't hear what I said the first time? He said, it's Friday night, where you going? To sleep. Hold on, matter of fact, let me tell y'all what happened to me this week. You're right, you know what? I gotta share this with y'all. We get an order for 10,000 boxes. It's 12 people and 4 people don't come to work. We get 9,780 boxes. Do you know what that does to your body? Y'all ever had a job that make you say, fuck clocking out, just quit? Like, don't even go swipe out. Just walk to your car and speed away from a job like that. Y'all ever had that? Well, this is it. And tell you the truth, I love it. Because it ain't no sucker shit. Word up. And I be laughing. I swear to God, I be laughing, y'all. I'm dead ass serious. Yo, you see what Philly said? Yo, some of these jobs that make you just say, fuck the fact that this shit is paying me. Fuck you and your money. I don't care if it's good money. Keep this shit. This is unhuman what you're doing to me. It's unhuman. And then I be laughing because I be seeing them young boys just shout out to my man Brown. Shout out to Antonio. 2 of the hardest cats out there. When I say these cats bust their ass working, yo. And Antonio, shout out to him. This dude be selling plates. So, a couple of people came to me and was like, yo, he can cook and all that. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about that shit. I'm telling me about a nigga cooking. But the real side of me was like, can he cook for real, Dice? Stop being so mean. We likes to eat. My inside talking to me like a slave. We likes to eat, boss. Stop being so mean. Oh, Demi, he all right. He's still there chilling. This dude made some motherfucking hamburger steak with mashed potatoes. With cornbread. And fried okra. I like the cried. That shit was so good. I like to literally cried. Because where I fucked up was he gave you so much food, I eat the whole thing on a lunch break. Now it's time to go back to work. And I'm walking like I'm pregnant. I'm walking like a pregnant woman with swollen ankles. All I'm telling myself, if I could just find a spot to go to sleep for 15 to 20 minutes, I'll be back. Ain't no going to sleep. I'm in there feeling like somebody is holding me down with weights. The food got me so, it's niggeritis is jumping on me. Like, this shit is hitting me back, hitting me harder than a good draw weed. This nigga made meatloaf. This nigga made steak. Shit don't make no sense how good this shit be. I told him, I said, yo, check this out, bro. You are missing your calling. You're not supposed to be here. What are you talking about? I said, you belong in your own restaurant. Oh, and shout out to my homegirl, Jennifer. I don't know how you say that shit. Empanadas. It's the Spanish beef patties. Empanadas. Empanadas. I do not know how to say empanadas. I don't know how the fuck to say the shit. The Spanish beef patties. That girl said, yo, Dice, you know I'm cooking. I'm selling empanadas or whatever. I said, yeah, give me like 3 of them shits. Well, I can't say it, but this is what it is. Empanadas. I can't say that shit. But let me tell you something about this girl. Them shits was so fucking good. Empanada. 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 Oh, nigga, what you putting up there like we in damn time? You getting a timeout. I know you wanted to get timeout. You wanted to get timeout, didn't you? You wanted to get timeout. Fuck it, I give you 10 seconds. You my man. You can get 10 seconds. You my man. You can get 10 seconds. It ain't nothing. You can get 10 seconds. Them shits was so fucking good, y'all. Yo, FCC just bust out laughing. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, because they wasn't little. These shits look like beef patties for real. Whatever type of seasoning she used is the best. And she leaves early to go out there and heat them up in the microwave. So when we got them shits was warm. I almost ate all 3 of them. First lunch break. I went through the first 2 like I ain't know. Wham, 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 wham. That last one said, chill, Playboy. Wait the next lunch break. Get you a Mountain Dew or an apple juice and tear this one up. I should have known something was up with it. It's a nigga eating one packing. He got it in his pocket. That's on my mother's grave. I can't make this shit up. The nigga got one of them shits in his pocket. And he breaking it off and the shit is so soft and beautiful. He breaking it off, pulling it out of his pocket. The texture is something I've never tasted in my life. I'm talking about, I done had some of the best chicken, cheese. Shout out to Primo's on Utica Park Place. Every time I'm in the town, I'm in there. But let me tell you something. I don't know how this motherfucking woman made these shits. It seemed like she went to God and got these shits. Like she just said, God, do me a favor. She may make like 80 of them shits and all them shits sold $3 a piece. Listen to me. She got them shits from God. God cooked them shits. I never tasted no. Let me tell you something. I done had, son. He said, you ever had pastel? What's that? What's that, Mount Vernon? Pastel. Pastelli? Or pastel? You might have to give me a little breakdown, you know. Pastelli? Grays? What the fuck is you? See, you scaring me right now. He said, Grays? Gares? Grayes? I know you Italian, man. I'm from Brooklyn. Fucking me up. Pastelli. Pastel, the first one. You got me feeling like I'm on one of them game shows where they be talking to me like, well, remember they had these and phone, remember they had these and you can talk to them on a device. What is a cell phone? This nigga got me like I'm on a game show. What the fuck? Oh, he said green. He said green banner with filling. I never tried that. It should sound good though. He said you should be here tasting turkey burgers with smoked Gouda I just made. Yo, I ain't never had no Gouda. I don't know what it is about this Gouda, but I be seeing this on a bunch of TV shows. Yeah, let me tell you, I be watching Gordon Ramsay. And I be watching this shit called Dine and Drive. This wild dude with the white hair. They be driving all around the world to these restaurants. I don't give a fuck. I watch food shows too. I even be watching Bar Rescue. Because that's the funniest shit on TV. Yeah, if you ever smoke a spliff and watch Bar Rescue, that man come in there, look at your bar and tell you everything that's wrong. And you get that nigga like about 2 weeks, he turned that shit into Las Vegas. Guy Fieri, that's his name. That's his name. He got some shit on television. What the shit is called? I know the contestants be racing through the fucking store and they got to cook a dish for the chefs. See, I be watching strange shit. Yo, I forgot. Yo, FTC, that's what I'm doing. Shout out to my man, FTC. FTC told me to watch Breaking Bad, and my cousin told me that too. That's what I'm doing this weekend. That's what I'm glad he reminded me because I wouldn't remember that shit. He told me to, so this is what I do. When I get off here and take Egypt out, I'm going to go load up on a Fire Stick, Breaking Bad. I know I ain't going to watch the first one. That shit going to start watching me. But if I wake up, sometimes I wake up and then I don't go back to sleep. He said the best TV chef is Emerald Live. He said that too. I still didn't watch 6 Underground. See, y'all got too much shit. Y'all got too much shit going on. See, y'all got to understand why I've been fucking up. The Shy and Tariq done came back out. 50 done dropped that power again with Tariq, this little bastard. That little nigga's interesting. Little Tariq and Braden is interesting because they are rewriting Ghost Power, the original season. They rewriting Tommy and Ghost. Got James St. Patrick is Tariq and Tommy is Braden. You're going to watch them grow up better than Ghost and Tommy ever grew up. That little nigga Tariq is a bastard. That nigga got about 4 or 5 bodies now. I remember I had a bet with my family when everybody wanted to know who killed Ghost, and I was the only one that said it was his son. Everybody was talking about it's going to be Tasha. No, his son. If you pay attention, his son snapped. His son snapped. After they killed Raina, he snapped. After he left his family for Angela, that little nigga snapped. That nigga snapped. That nigga killing everything. That nigga done killed a federal agent. And he got his Porsche back. If you up on season 4, episode 4, he got his Porsche back from what's his name? He got his Porsche back from the nigga that took his Porsche. The nigga that Puff Daddy screamed on. Yeah, once Raina, that was his twin. Once Raina got quilled over the shit he was into. See, it's like being attentive, like I said before I let y'all go. Ghost stopped being attentive to his family. He was no longer in love with Tasha. Because like he asked her one day, he said, yo, what you saying me? She said, the biggest drug dealer ever. That shit turned him the fuck off. Ain't too many people really caught that shit. When he met Tasha, they was in the street hustling, and that's all he wanted to do. That nigga was a successful businessman. He ain't want that shit no more. That nigga had nightclubs, investments, laundromats, real powerful investments. That's when him and Tommy started beefing. If y'all pay attention to Power, the first season, they started beefing because Ghost didn't want to do that shit no more. He said, we got enough money, man. And then Tommy, he got paranoid, thought Ghost was ratting, thought he was crossing him. That's when the tension came between them. Remember, them niggas had to bang out. No, y'all better go back and watch Power. Y'all better go back and watch Power. Word up. Yo, FTC, you my man. I ain't gonna front. But I ain't gonna see Breaking Bad tonight. I'm gonna put it on. I am gonna put Breaking Bad on, but I promise you that shit will be watching me. Power to the people. Salute.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? It's knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists, has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying